We're still on the theme of hope, and of course the book of hymns and praise that is inspired by the Holy Spirit and God give to Israel, the book of Psalms, is full of hope, not only in terms of God's promises, but the conflicts that David and others experienced, and how they held on to God's covenant and his promises in the midst of conflict, darkness and challenge. And I'm going to sing a version of Psalm 27 I wrote myself today, which is about how David speaks of being surrounded by enemies and being in an apparently hopeless situation. And yet he says, I will not fear, the Lord is my salvation and my light. And of course, what he's saying is that he believed that God had promised always to be good to him and to be merciful to him. And he was depending upon the promise of God and nourishing his hope through God's promises. I dared believe that I would see God's goodness in the land of the living. That's as clear an expression of hope as we could want. I will not fear. I will not fear, the Lord is my salvation and my light. I will not fear because the Lord's the stronghold of my life, the stronghold of my life. When enemies would track me down, attacking me as prey, my adversaries and my foes shall stumble in their way, shall stumble in their way. And though I am encircled by an army, I'll not fear. In him I can be confident, even when war is near, even when war is near. One thing I've asked the Lord to grant, this is what I desire, that each day of my life on earth, in his house I'd reside, in his house I'd reside. There in his temple I would sit and on his beauty gaze, and contemplating on the Lord, I'd learn about his ways, I'd learn about his ways. He'd shelter me when danger comes, he'll hide me in his home, he'll lift me up upon a rock, beyond the reach of foes, beyond the reach of foes. I'll triumph over enemies, encamped on every side, and to the Lord with songs and shouts, in his house sacrifice, in his house sacrifice. Oh, hear me, Lord, as I cry out, in mercy answer me. Of you my heart says, seek his face. Your face, Lord, I will seek, your face, Lord, I will seek. Do not reject me, and in anger turn me not away. You are my help, do not desert or leave me, Lord, but save, or leave me, Lord, but save. Though everyone abandons me, though parents turn away, the Lord himself will care for me. Oh Lord, not to those who would destroy me with their lies, destroy me with their lies. I dared believe that I would see your goodness all my life. Hope in the Lord, be strong, take heart.